Hey, what's up, Rachel? It's Devin again. Thanks so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier. In this quick video, I'm going to give you 3 simple tips you can easily follow so you can start beating Bearded Brothers Roofing. Because if you type in Roofing Arlington TX, they show up right here at the top. It's really simple to beat them. I'm going to show you exactly what they're doing so you can beat them. You're probably wondering why I would even make this video for you. It's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's lots of small business owners and roofers specifically that are so busy running their business, they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I started creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Now, lots of people take this information and just do it themselves, and that's awesome. Some people call me back and say, Devin, I want this done. I just don't have the time. Can you do it for me? Whatever you want to do is totally okay with me. My only goal is to educate you and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 quick things today: content, backlinks, and citations. First off, though, I love your website. It's super unique. It's very good looking. I love your logo, too. It's a very unique logo. You don't look like the typical website that I always see, and I do this all day. I don't see tons of, roofer or stock images. Looks like they're all, legitimate photos that you guys took yourself. Really nice before and afters. It's obvious you guys hired a professional to help you with this, unless you did it yourself, which is even more impressive. But either way, great job. Now, what Google cares about mostly when it comes to ranking your website is content, which is all this stuff that you can read and highlight. The average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content. If I copy all of yours and I paste it into this word counter, you've got a lot. You have 3,000. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that you do have some reviews on here, and if these already exist elsewhere on the internet, then it counts as duplicated content, so it doesn't really add into that 1,500. Either way, you're doing a great job. Just keep that in mind. Bearded Brothers, if we copy their content and we look theirs up, you can see they have 1,000. So you're already smoking them. One thing I would keep in mind, though, is you want to make sure you put in some keywords inside of your content. Keywords are just phrases people commonly type into Google to find your business. So I found some for you, like Roofing Arlington TX, Arlington Roofing, Arlington Roofer. Just with these 3 keywords, you can see how much people search every month: 250, 200, and 200. So if you were number 1 for these 3 keywords, that means every single month you would be in front of 650 people who are looking to purchase roofing services in Arlington, Texas. Imagine how much your life would change. So you want to make sure you put those keywords in there. So if I go and I copy this keyword here, Roofing Arlington TX, and paste it, you can see you have that 0 times on your website. So I would go and just pause this video and write some of these down and fit these inside of your content. So that's my first tip for you regarding content. Oh, one more quick thing. You can save your images as that too. So like your logo here, this could be saved as Roofing Arlington TX, and that'll help you rank. All right, so that's my first tip for you. My next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. This is really important because Google's like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites vouching for your website. Keep in mind, though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy, relevant websites. You're going to get a lot more power having other roofing and construction companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't need to use it. Just Google backlink checker. You can find the same information. It says you have 11 websites linking to you, while Bearded Brothers has 418 websites linking to them. If I were in your shoes, I would just copy them, because if these 418 websites are relevant enough and trustworthy enough to rank them, then they're relevant enough and trustworthy enough to rank you. So I would go one by one to each of these websites just like they did and put a link on each website back to my own. And a lot of times it's very simple. Like, for example, Expertise, Owens Corning, Top Rated Local. With these websites, you create a profile on the website, you put a link in the profile back to your homepage, and that's enough to get you a backlink. So it's really simple. It's a little time consuming. But if you follow these 2 tips, if you beat them in content plus you beat them in backlinks, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked number 1 organically and start getting all the free calls that come with being here. But I've got one more tip for you, and that's how to show up in the map section here. If you want to be number 1 in the map section, you need to have more citations than your competitors. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. If I were in your shoes, I'd figure out what directories Quality Tops Roofing was in. I'd put myself in those same directories and add a bunch on top. So if Quality Tops Roofing was in 150 directories, I'd put myself in at least 300. But that's all I've got for you, Rachel. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it as short and to the point as possible for you. As a quick recap, you want 1,500 words of content at least on this homepage, which sounds like you're smoking that. But you want to make sure you also put in some keywords like roofing Arlington TX, roofing company in Arlington. Feel free to pause the video and fit those in. If the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to put the websites linking to Bearded Brothers and get them linking back to yourself. And finally, you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories in Quality Tops Roofing. Rachel, if you follow these 3 tips, this is enough to get you ranked #1 on the entire front page of Google and start getting all the free calls that come with being there. You're probably wondering what to do next. You have 2 options. The first one is to take this information and do it yourself. If you go this route, the sooner you get started, the less catching up you have to do. If you have any questions, or if you want any help getting this stuff done, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is 469-352-2524. I'd be happy to hear your goals and give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Either way, Rachel, it was great speaking to you on the phone earlier. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you have a great week. See you later.